Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to connect your phone to OBS. Alright, so if you want to connect your phone to OBS Studio, just watch this video step by step. Let me walk you through exactly how to connect your phone to your OBS Studio. Alright, so that's what I'm going to show you. So you want to watch the video to the end so you're not going to make any mistake. Alright, so as you can see, this is my phone screen right now on your screen. This is on my laptop screen. Right, so this is my phone, and let me prove it to you. I'm going to operate it right here, scrolling down and scrolling up, as you can see. So this is my phone screen. All right, so it's connected to my computer, you can see. So I'm just going to show you how to set everything up so you can connect your phone to your OBS. All right, so that's the point. That's why I connected this right here. So the first thing we are going to do is that we are not going to use our computer first. We are going to need our phone. All right, so for this we're going to go over to settings. All right, so you need to come over to settings right here, and then I'll click on settings inside of my phone right here. And this works for any type of phone, Android, iOS and all of that. But then I know the settings will differ if you're using an iOS or an Apple on an Android. The settings will differ. But then you want to come over to, first things first, you want to come to where it says my phone, right? And we are going to come over to our version info. Right, come to version info, right? So look for the equivalent on your iOS. If you're using an iOS device, come to where it says build number. Right, come to where it says build number, click. It says you are already a developer, right? So usually you want to click on it until it says you are a developer. All right, very, very important. So that's the first thing you need to do on your phone, right? So the next thing you need to do on your phone is that you need to go over to your system. So you need to go over to where system is. Mine is at the bottom, as you can see. Click on system, and then the next thing you need to do is that you need to come down here to where it says developer option. All right, click on developer option. Very, very important. Now this will differ, like I said, depending on the device you're using. I'll show you another way in case you don't see it with the exact navigation I'm showing you. I'll show you a different way to find these things I'm showing you. All right, so that's why you want to keep watching till the end. But then you scroll down here, come down to where it says USB debugging. So you want to toggle yours on. All right, so you want to make sure that yours is toggled on. Right, so this one right here. At the same time, you want to come and click on this revoke USB debugging. All right, so this one right here, you want to make sure that yours is turned on. All right, so mine is already on, so that's why they're saying revoke USB debugging. Other than that, it's supposed to, if it was disconnected, it will ask me if I want to connect it, allow the USB debugging authorization and all of that. So these are the two you need, this one right and this one right here. So these are the two that you need to activate. All right, so very, very important. However, let's say the navigation is different from your phone, from my own phone. Come here and do your search, right? You look for USB debugging. All right, so whatever it is, you'll be able to find it. All right, look for it. So look at them here, the both of them. So we have the two of them right here. The first one I showed you, or the second one, right? So this is it, and then the first one. So you can see that it's easy to navigate. All right, so the USB debugging. At the same time, we'll come here to where it says build number. All right, so build number right here. So this is the other one I showed you, build number. You want to click on it, and it says you're already a developer. Right, so these are the two settings that you need on your phone to be able to successfully connect it to your OBS Studio. Right, so once we've done this first part, all right, so now we need to come over to our computer. All right, so how do we do this? So we'll come here, we need to come down here to our Chrome, and then you want to type in something right here. You want to type in something very, very important, right, for this video, which is you want to type in crispy, right? Look at the spelling very well. Crispy GitHub, very, very important. So this is what you want to type on your browser. So you open a tab on your browser and type in crispy, SCRCPY, SCRCPY, then GitHub, right? Super, super simple. Just type it like this and click on it. All right, so very, very important. So this is what you need to come to, right? So you'll see where it says releases right here, right? You can come down here, but then preferably you want to come to where it says releases, right? So click on releases right here. Super, super important. All right, so if you don't have a GitHub account, usually they'll ask you to sign up and all of that, blah blah blah. But in case they don't ask you to sign up, that's fine. I'm currently not signed in. All right, so I don't think you need to sign in. Right, so right here you see that the crispy release, they have different release, so it depends on when you're watching the video, the versions will differ. It doesn't matter as long as you're downloading from the version 3.3.2 upward, you're fine. All right, or honestly, as long as you download from the version 3.2 upward, so you can be 3.2, 3.3, 3.31, 3.312, or anything. As long as it's upward, you're good to go. All right, but it's better to download the latest version. I prefer downloading the latest version. So once you're here, so you can see these are the different versions. All right, so we can come here to this version, come here to this version, come here to this version. All right, I'm going to click on the latest version, then come down here. You're going to come down and look for something very important under assets. Okay, come to assets, very very important. You're going to download this one right here, which is the crispy Windows 64. All right, so crispy Win 64, yeah, version 4.1. Right, so zip, this is what you need to download. All right, so click on it and it will automatically download. It's about 10 MB. This is also the link right here, you can get it. I hope this makes sense. Right, come here and download this one. So this is under assets. There's a reason I'm explaining this in detail, so you get it. It's under assets because there are a lot of things right here. You want to make sure that you are at the right side. It's under assets. Let's go back to where we were. All right, so yeah, amazing. So it's under assets right here. Click on it and then you automatically click on download right here. Yeah, and that's basically it. You need to come down here. So this one right here, this is how the download looks like. So let me just download it and show it to you. I do have it already in my system, but if you click on download right here, it will download into your system automatically. So this is it, right? But I already have it in my computer. I'm going to show it to you right here. So this is how it looks like. So this is how it should look like. So you click on it, right? You can create a folder for it, specific folder. Like that's what I did. I created a folder for it, right? So this is it. But then you want to come here, click on right click, and then you want to extract. So you want to extract the file. So when you extract it, should look something like this, right? So it should look something like this, right? So you want to make sure first of all you download the exact crispy that I told you, Win 64, right? Version 4.1 and all of that. So you come down here, like I said, and then once you extract it, it should come up like this. Very very important. You should have all these files right here. Right, so just keep following me. It's very very important. Right, so once you're here, once you've done this, you will now come and click on this crispy.exe. Very very important. Crispy.exe. All right. So let me come here and show you exactly what I mean. So I'm going to disconnect my phone right here. So my phone is currently connected. Right, so I'm just going to disconnect it right here. Let me come back here. Let me see. I'll come back to settings. Let's come back here. USB. All right. Super super simple. I think it's debugging, right? Yeah. So we'll come back here to our usual settings. I'm going to click on revoke access to USB debugging. It's going to disconnect my phone. All right. So it's going to disconnect my phone. Yes. All right. So that's it. So it is super super simple. Once you've disconnected it, the reason I disconnected it is because I want to show you exactly how to connect it. So I'll exit this usually, then I'll exit it usually. Okay, and then let me come back here and refresh the page so it makes sense. All right, so we'll come back here. So what you need to do right now is that you need to come to this crispy.exe. Okay, come to crispy.exe, click on it. Right, click on it. So this is what it says. It says here server connection failed. The reason is because we need to do that setting I showed you on our phone. All right, so that place where you're supposed to toggle on the USB debugging. All right, so you need to click on it. All right, so or they are usually going to ask you something like allow USB debugging. I click on allow. So all right, so once you have done that, I will come back here again and click on enter. I'll click on it again, and yeah, boom, so we're here again. So this is the one I clicked on to connect it. So whenever you click on your crispy.exe, which is this one right here, let me show you. When you click on this one right here, right, the moment it shows you something that looks like this, right, you now come back here to your phone, come on your phone, and then click on this one, right? This is why you want to make sure this one is toggled on first, and then you want to click on this one, revoke USB debugging. You want to activate it. So this one is already activated, so if I click on it, it will disconnect. So you want to connect it and click on it, activate. Then once you do that, all right, once you do that, you come back here and then click on the crispy exe again, and then boom, you have it like this. All right, so this is just the first step. All right, I hope I did not confuse you. Right, if you made mistake or you did not understand it, you can watch the video again so you get some clarity. All right, so and this is why you just go to watch to the end. So now that we've done this, the next thing is that we need to come over to our OBS studio. All right, so this is our OBS studio right here. So what we need to do now to connect it to our computer, also connect it to your OBS studio, right? So it's when you start to record, right, the recording will show right here. What you need to do is that we need to come to source. So you need to come on that source right here and click on the plus icon. Super amazing. Come here, click on Windows Capture. All right, so under Windows Capture right here, you see that you can name it whatever you want to name it, but click on OK right here. Now they're going to ask me to select the exact window to capture. So right here you can see that we have our crispy win. All right, so our crispy win, which is our basically our Windows 64. That's what this means. So this one right here is this one, is this exact thing right here. All right, so this is this here. So this is exactly what we are trying to connect. Right, so this is it. So if I click on it, select it right here. All right, so select it right here. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's see how it look like. So I'm just going to leave its other settings the same. Click on OK. All right, so basically it's giving us the wrong one. This is not what we want. Let me exit this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here. It's giving us this exact one right here. This is not what we want. So I'm going to come back here, click on this right here. Alright guys, so one thing you need to know is that, let me remove this one and put it back for you. Yeah. So one thing you need to know is that you want to make sure that you don't minimize this. It's very important. So this Cripsy tool right here, right? So this Cripsy tool right here, you want to make sure that you don't minimize it. Do not minimize it. Also this other one right here, do not minimize it. Right, so you want to make sure that they are not minimized. Right, so that's what we're going to do. So click on the plus icon and I'll show you why. Right, so if I come down here and minimize this right here, let me show you. If I do it right here, come down here and minimize this right here, when I want to come here and add in a Windows caption right here, it's not going to come up, right? So the exact, these ones right here will not come up, right? So but if I come down here, let me click on exit right here, and then I come here, click on it, right, and then I come here and click on this one right here. If I come back to this Windows right here and click on it, select, you see that the windows have come up, right? So the window itself has come up. I hope that makes sense. The window itself is out. So we can now select maybe the this one right here. I hope this makes sense. So we can select this exact window. Yeah. Okay, so I selected the wrong one. Let me select this one right here. Okay, no, let me select this one right here. Boom. All right, so this is it. So I click on it. So as you can see, this is my phone screen. All right, so this is the OBS reactor. So I can push it to the center, push it to the side. So I can record my screen whilst using OBS Studio. I can record my computer and you also use my phone. So let me demonstrate it for you right here. So if I demonstrate right here, you see that this is my phone screen. I can exit, come back here. All right, so you can see that I can use my phone, all right, my computer, and then I can record it at the same time. But if you just want to record your phone, you don't want to record your computer, here's what you need to do. Come here to scene. So you want to come to scene right here, click on, you can name it whatever you want, click on OK, and yeah, I'll click on it right here and click on. So our OBS Studio will only record our phone. So if this is what you want, you don't want to record your computer, right, your laptop screen and all of that. So if you don't want your desktop to show, you can do it this way, but if you want both of them to show, right, you can do it this way. Right, so that's basically it. So this is actually how to connect your phone to your OBS studio. I believe I showed you exactly that. So do well to like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out. Okay, so subscribe, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.